What's good? What's good, guys and girls of YouTube? My name is Justin Omoi, and I'm here with a video to help y'all out with your music and your life. And I gotta clean the screen. When it comes to your life, you have a usual routine. You get up, you brush your teeth with your bitch ass, you go and take a shit, whatever, and then you get up, eat food, and probably if you're old, you go to work. If you're a kid, you go to school. If you're a teen, you go to school, college, do what it do. But then there's people like me who just stays at home and works on stuff like videos like this. There's so much things that goes on in your life, and I only explain like the first 3 hours of when you wake up. Like, by the way, notice that my voice is kind of deeper, and that's because it's 8:55 a.m. I don't really record during this time, and this is why you hear this deepness, this weird sound to me. Having a schedule or sticking to a schedule will definitely help you when it comes to having a actual result. By having a schedule, you'll add pressure to yourself. So you're like, okay, I know I have this amount of time to do this, so let me go ahead and do this. And you have like basically a quota, a criteria. You got to get this done by then. That is going to make you do work. This is why you see a video every single day. If I didn't even have a schedule, like, yo, I'm gonna do a video whenever I want, I'm gonna usually push that back and not even do the video in the end, or at least try to wing it at the end. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what I usually do on a schedule, and trust me, I should listen to my own advice sometimes. When I wake up, I usually wake up around 7:30. I would get up, make food, eat food, of course brush my teeth, take a dump. That's always essential. If you don't shit in the morning, I don't know, your bums will be sore. And while I eat my food, I watch stuff on YouTube, like just to catch up on videos I haven't seen. Some people post videos at night, so I'm like, okay, could I do that? Like JK News. And then once I finish eating, which is around 8:30, around 8 to 8:30, that range, I use the rest of that time until 9 o'clock to just go outside, play basketball, exercise. Then from 9 all the way until like 3, all right, 9 to 3. All this time there I use for making sure I got the equipment ready, set up, know what I gotta record it, edit it, export it, add thumbnails, add, this metadata, put stuff up that has to be upload it. And then around 3 o'clock, as you've seen in my last video with the vocal effect tutorial for cloud rappers, my brother would come home. My brothers will come home. All of my brothers will come home around that time. My oldest is going to be like, yo, you want to watch anime? And most of the times I'm like, yeah. And other times I'm like, man, I can't. I got so much stuff to do. My younger brothers, can I play games? Can I play games? And they're always like, in need of help when it comes to like homework. So you gotta do that. And also around 3 o'clock, that is when I usually reply back to many people or reply comments on YouTube. Trust me, there's a lot of y'all, not even on YouTube alone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all y'all. And then there's always some people that send the music to me, the mix and master, and then I get like money off of that. That's where I get the money off, to be honest. Don't forget there's food in between, so I'm not starving myself. And before my mom comes home, that's around like 4, 5 around there, I make sure I wash the dishes. And lastly, around the nighttime, when I'm still replying, I'm always replying to comments. You see me, I'm dedicated to that. But during that time, it's like, yo, I'm gonna just watch some more YouTube videos I have to catch up on, or usually watch while playing the guitar, learning it up, or, bettering my skills, or while I'm playing a game, multitasking. Notice I didn't say anything about making beats or making my own songs, and that's because I always have stuff I'm doing. That's where my problem comes through. There is some times where I can actually just cut out and just, straight up make the music. Before that, I used to have only 2 videos to worry about to make, and that's on Wednesday and Saturday. That's what I usually did, on Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. So I always had those like 3 sole days to make videos or stockpile or put something on, video, whatnot. That was during summer school because I didn't have the time. But now I got the time, like I said, and I'm making all these videos for y'all, but that's taking up my time. Oh, chill out there. That does not mean I'm going to stop making videos every day. I'm still going to do that because I know I could be consistent with this. But notice how sticking to a schedule can help you, and it also point out times where you don't have to do this. Like, I don't have to watch anime every single day. I could leave that on a binge day or Saturday or Sunday when everyone's home. And during the day where I say I would watch anime, I could replace that with, yo, let me make a beat. Yo, let me make some music, song. Let me write some lyrics, which I still haven't done. So I better listen to myself. You better listen to me. And we'll all be good. In schedules, there's some things that you can and can't replace. Like, for example, you can replace school if you drop out, but you don't want to do that. So don't replace that. That's something that has to stay there. So you're stuck within I don't know, like an 8 o'clock to 2:10 period if you're in Florida and you're high school or something like that. That is like you can't 8 9 10 11 12 1 2. You got 7 hours out, 7 hours to sleep, so that's 14 hours. 24 minus 14, that's like 10. So you got 10 hours to do your homework, take a shit, brush your teeth, shower, all of that. It's even worse for people who got work and college. Now you see why I don't do college, do work. I stay at home. I'm a NEET. I'm a NEET, not in employment, education, or training. But I got a business, so, mind your business. Alright, the time is 9:05. People already hit me up to ask questions. What games you played, by the way? I barely got time to play games. My computer's done doing what it's supposed to do because, my computer was bugging. If you've seen my latest videos, that was killing my own time off. That's probably why I didn't have time to work on music. I don't know. You let me know. I don't know. So I'm gonna end this video here just like that. Make sure you monitor your time, because adding schedule times, writing down what you're supposed to do and sticking to that schedule makes everything better. It makes everything done. It makes you do the stuff. So thumbs the video up if you like this video. Stick to your schedule. Subscribe to your boy Justin Omoi. Stop denying it. Alright? Stop denying it. Click the subscribe button. Follow me on the social links. I hopefully put that in the right spot. And with that being said, peace. I'm out. I got a schedule to stick to, but I'm not really sticking to. But that's because I'm, doing with the computer. And I'm just, trying to keep up a conversation, so you could click the subscribe button. I didn't give you all time, but now I got time, so click the button. And all right.